Hello, welcome to TextureMath. In this session, we will discuss about another method of Python, which is isalpha. So for this method, I have created 4 scenarios here. We will discuss one by one each scenario with output. Okay, so let's go with first scenario. So before we start with the first scenario, let me tell you one thing, that why we use isalpha method. So isalpha method is used to verify whether the variable which we are using with isalpha contains only alphabetic characters or not. So if it contains only alphabetic characters, it will return true, otherwise it will return false. Okay, so this is the scenario and this is the need when we use isalpha method. Okay, so let's discuss about the first scenario. So in first scenario, what we are doing, we are storing the string Sharmit in text variable, then we are printing it. So in print, we are using before method used text, which is my variable name. So what it will do, it will show the text as it is without any modification, right? Then below to this, we are using this method isalpha. So I'm just concatenating it with isalphabetic, and then I'm using text.isalpha. So what it will do, it will check whether text contains only alphabetic characters or not. If it contains only alphabetic, it will return the boolean value true. If it contains other than alphabetic character, then it will return false. Okay, so as I told you that it will return only boolean value, so we have to convert it to str, means a string, before concatenating it with this actual string. So let's save this, and to run this I will press Ctrl Shift tilde from my keyboard. So it will open a terminal for me, and once the terminal is open, we will put Python, and so just write Python space session 19, which is my program name, .py, and then simply hit enter. So you can see it prints all the output for all the scenarios. We will discuss one by one. So let's focus on the first one. So here it is returning true. Isalphabetic is the string that we have concatenated, and it is returning true, which means this variable contains only character, which is true because we have stored only Sharmit. Fine. Now we will discuss about the second scenario. In second scenario, we are storing the string as Sharmit 123. So these are the digits, these are not the alphabetic. So in this case, it should return false, because isalpha will check whether it contains all characters or not. So it is not the character, 123 is digit. So in that case, if I see the second output, you can see it is returning false, which is correct because it contains 123. Now we will discuss about the third scenario. Here you can see that I'm not using any digit or any symbol. I'm just writing text Sharmit with a space. So what would be the output? Will it accept space? No, it will not accept space. It consider it as a space or a white blank white space. So it will return only false because it is not character. So if I do page down, you can see it is showing false. So it is clear that a space is also not considered as alphabetic. Now if I do page down, then in fourth scenario I am using the symbol @, so for sure it will return false. So here you can see that same method we are using for every variables, right? Text.isalpha, so it will return false. So if I do page down, you can see it is returning false. Okay, so these are the some common scenario where we can utilize isalpha. Now if you remember, if in our previous session we discussed about the isDigit method, so you can relate it with that, because that method only checks for the digit, and this method checks for the alphabetic characters. So I hope these sessions are clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching TextureMath.